This is a Permobil M3 power chair. This power chair is fully loaded. It has 5 electrical functions. This chair has 30 miles, so it was used for about a month. So if a person uses a chair all day long, in a month's time they'll do 25, 30 miles on a power chair average. So it was used for about a month, so you can see it's brand new just about. So it has 5 electrical functions. It has a 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, and it also has the interior tilt where it tilts you forward a little bit to help you get out of the chair. All the functions can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to do it through the switch box, it's quicker for me. So if you hit the button here, the seat will start when it's down at 22 inches, and you got to add 12 inches. By the time it's all the way up, it'll be at 34 inches high. 34 will be the top of the seat. The nice thing about these chairs now, when the seat is elevated, you can still drive these chairs at a reduced speed, but they still drive. So if I was to drive it right now, you can see it still moves at a decent speed. I can't go fast in here because I don't have a lot of room, but you can see how it does move with the seat elevated. So if we look at the base while we have the seat up, it's a little easier to look at. You can see the actuator for the seat lift is right in here, and you can see the pole. You can see the armature for the seat lift, how well constructed this is constructed. We have 14-inch wheels here, non-skid wheels, caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have 2 anchor points on each side. This is where you would secure your chair to your lift. If you're going to secure your chair for transportation, this is where you would tie it here, and there's one inside of here. And also back here, you've got your suspension. You can see the suspension. If I shake the chair, you might be able to see the suspension at work a little bit. So great suspension on these Permobil, fantastic suspension. On these M3s, like all power chairs, you have 2 motors, okay? So right now, if I was to put this chair, if I was to try to roll it, it's not going anywhere because it's in gear, you can hear it. It's in gear. So I would have to put the chair in neutral if I wanted to roll this chair around. So you would make sure the power is off, the seat would be down, and the motors, you can see that the end of the motor is right up front. Let me turn the power back on so you can see the motors. So the motors are right here. You can see these are reflectors at the front of the motors. So if I was to put this chair in neutral, what I have to do, on top of each motor, there's a little lever right here. I would turn the power off, of course, bring the seat down, push the lever inward. What that does, it unlocks the wheel right here. Okay, so you have to do both motors. You have one over there, one over here. The motor goes this way, back to the wheel. That's how you put it in neutral. Flip it back, and you're back in gear. Okay? So far, we've covered the 12-inch seat lift. I'm going to bring the seat back down. Also with this chair, you've got what's called a swing-away joystick. So if you want to swing the joystick from the front to the side so you can get to a table closer, everything is set up on the right-hand side right now, but if you're left-handed, we can switch the joystick to the left side with no problem, and the joystick would swing over to the left side, okay? So the next function we're going to show you is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom right here goes back. So when this goes back, of course it's going to take the legs and it's going to take the back with it because they're all connected. That's called the electric tilt. So this is as far as it'll go right here. The next thing I want to show you are the electric legs. So if you wanted some circulation, you could be tilted back and have your legs up higher than your body right there. Okay? So that's called, you'd have a real good circulation. You could be halfway tilted also. So if you're halfway tilted, like this here, and then bring your legs out all the way. And now you can tilt your seat back if you wanted to, and you can see how much circulation you could have right there. So far we've covered the electric tilt, the electric legs, and I'm going to bring the legs all the way up so you can see how far up they go. It's better to bring the legs all the way up before you do your tilting if you're going to do your circulation, because they seem to go up higher if you start this way and then you tilt afterward. And another function that this chair has is called the electric recline. Whoop, hit the wrong button. The electric recline is when the back, right here, goes back by itself. That's called the electric recline. So if you want to take a nap or relax in your chair, we'll see how far down this goes. So this is a full recline. So if you were laying in this chair all the way down, that's what it would look like. I'm going to bring the recline back up. And I'm going to bring the legs back down. Right now I'm doing 2 buttons with 2 fingers, but you can do 2 function with 2 to the joystick with 1 simple touch of the joystick. If you're outside, make sure you leave your legs out like that. These are set up pretty high already, so there's a lot of ground clearance, but sometimes we have chairs where people are 6'2", 6'3", and the legs are all the way down to here. You don't want to ram into a sidewalk and damage the electric legs. That would be very costly. Okay. So the next feature I'm going to show you is called the anterior tilt, and you'll see there's your anterior tilt right there. So this is the anterior tilt that I was talking about. You can see how it would help you get out. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll raise their seat up like this, higher. They'll bring the legs in, of course. So now they're sitting higher, they're tilted. It's easy for them to slide off the seat out of the chair. Okay? So I'm going to bring the seat back down. And I'm going to bring the anterior tilt back down to normal. Okay, so again, 5 electrical function. This chair has 30 miles. It's practically brand new. The seat on this chair is a Roho cushion. This is the most expensive cushion you can get. It's an air cushion. You can pump the air in this cushion with a little plastic pump right here. So you take your pump right here, put it in the valve right here. You just pump the air right in the cushion. You can make it any firmness or softness you want. The seat cushion is 16 by 18, 16 wide by 18. If it's too small, too big, we can make those bigger. Let us know. You do have a safety belt. This is a removable cushion. You can put any cushion you want on here. The arms on this chair are gel arm. This is a upgraded, these are all gel. You can see the gel in here. And you've also got elbow pads on both sides. This is also an upgrade, so your elbow doesn't fall off your arm when you're tilting back. So you have the elbow pad, you have the gel pads, and of course you have the safety belt. And this is a mid-wheel drive chair, so it turns around its own length. So I can turn around in a circle like this all day long. In the back of the chair, we've got the headrest, fully adjustable headrest. You can adjust the headrest right on the opposite side actually. And it can also be removed if you don't want the headrest. You can remove the headrest. Back behind the chair right here, we've got a power button right where my finger are at. So when you receive your power chair, the power right here will be turned off. I just turned the power off now. I've just turned the power back on, okay? So look over here, turn your power on over here. These are only reflectors. These are not lights on this chair, okay? These cylinders right here, there's one to the right, one to the left. If I turn this cylinder, it tips the arm up or down over here, okay? So let's recap. Well, before we recap, let's talk about the charging method, how you charge this chair. So you'll get your Permobil charger with your chair, and what you do, you plug it below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes all the way to the top on your Permobil charger, when it reaches fully charged, the charger will stop charging, so you don't have to worry about overcharging your chair. There's two batteries in this chair. The batteries come out from the back. There's 2 batteries. They'll give you about 14 to 15 miles of a battery charge. But that varies. It depends if you're going uphill through the grass what the size of the user is, so your mileage will vary. You may get more, you may get less. That's only, you know, but you'll get quite a bit with a power chair. You should be able to get all day long in some, okay? So again, this is a Permobil M3, 30 miles, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric leg, interior tilt, gel arms, elbow pads, swing away joystick, Roho cushion, which comes with the air pump, safety belt, solid tires, the best quality chair you can buy for the money. This is a fantastic power chair, and it's ready to go. Raising the seat up. So this is the Permobil M3 power chair. The seat elevator right now, fully loaded. It's got the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, the legs. Just a great chair. 6.3 miles an hour is the top speed on the concrete. No problem through the grass. Just a fantastic chair. I'm going to bring the seat back down here. 6.3 miles an hour. This one's got the gel arms. Just a nice chair. And it's ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.